Creating a camp that provides a peaceful and fun environment for post 9/11 recalibrated veterans and their families takes a lot of hard work and money. That's why the Travis Mills Foundation has two big fundraisers coming up this weekend.
Joining us this morning to talk about the annual plane pull in Portland, a big bass fishing tournament taking place on Saturday, is the one and the only Travis Mills. And Travis, I know you hear this every day, but thank you so much for your service and your sacrifice.
Well, I appreciate it. Thanks for having me today. I'm excited to be here to talk about, the foundation, everything we've been doing out there. And, it's come so far from the idea my wife and I had for care packages, believe it or not. We started the foundation just to do care packages, to send to my unit that was back overseas and the new guys that were there. And fast forward to where we're at today, we have one of the top veteran service organizations in the nation. We've raised a ton of money with a lot of people on our side helping us and believing in the mission of giving back to veterans. So it's just amazing. These two events this weekend are just par for the course, and I just couldn't be more grateful and honored that people are there helping us.
True inspiration. Can you talk about all the work that went into creating the retreat?
Yeah, absolutely. So we first, like I said, started with care packages, and then we decided we want to bring families out that were like ours and want to show them that life is possible after injury. So we brought up physically disabled veterans due to service, which meant they could be in a car accident stateside while they're in service or overseas and get blown up like me, but show them that just because they're in a wheelchair doesn't mean they can't be on a high-rise ropes course that Mike Rowe actually ended up building us with his Return of the Favor show. Or we were able to show people that they can still go on bike rides with their families, with even missing legs, with a hand cycle, and giving them this idea that they don't have to live on the sidelines. They can be active. And we do it not just for the service member, but for the family. My wife, I don't know how she does it, 17 years now, but my wife has stayed by my side the whole time and helped me get through my injury, helped me put clothes on when I couldn't do it and I'd have a hand, feed me, and things like that. And my daughter was 6 months old, and now she's 14. We're best friends. And, it's about the family. It's saying, bring the family out, show them life is possible, and show them other families like yours. And through the work that we've done, we've been able to expand now to a post-traumatic stress program, which is one of the top in the nation we partner with, called Warrior Path. And it's very important people understand, you might not know someone like me that's been injured with limb loss or spinal cord injury, in a wheelchair, things like that, but you might know a first responder or a veteran that has post-traumatic stress that needs help, and we have a program called Warrior Path, and it's free, and it's for first responders too. We were like, we can help more people, and that's the beauty of what happens. When people come out and they do these fundraisers, like the bass tournament this weekend at Lakeside, or the plane pull down there at Northeast Air at the Jetport, we are able to give these people the assurance that we're here for them, we support them, and that we're going to give back everything we can. Now, as the founder and president, I've actually never taken a dime from the foundation. It's not about a paycheck for me. I'm very fortunate to own businesses and do things, in a different career that I have with speaking. But we are so just, the emails we get about lives that were saved, marriages that were kept together, families that were able to bond and grow and understand life's not over, it truly makes it all worth the work and the effort that we're able to do. I have some of the best staff in the world, some of the greatest volunteers. If anyone wants to volunteer, I encourage you to visit travismillsfoundation.org. Sign up to be a volunteer. We'd love to have you. And, it's just the life-changing work that we're fortunate to get to do is because the people support us. I'm no miracle worker. I'm not special. I had one bad day at work. I got a cool trick out of it. I know it's not on camera because I can see the camera, but I got one cool trick out of it. And at the end of the day, having people be on our team and support us is really what matters. And people wonder how I keep pushing forward, and the truth is I get to. I get to do this. And at the end of the day, my wife and I, we have two wonderful children, my daughter Chloe and my son Dax, who's named after the medics, Daniel and Alexander, that actually saved my life, those two guys. So his name's DAX after them. And he's 8 years old. And every morning I wake up, people wonder, can you really be this happy and this attitude? And it's like, yes, because I get to. A lot of my friends didn't get the chance to. And I've watched my daughter grow up and how to walk with her, and I wrestle my son mostly every day. I got to establish the dominance a little bit, but he's pretty decent at it.
Yeah, let's talk about the plane pull, which what a crazy event this is. So we're going to go out to the Jetport and we're going to pull a gigantic airplane. Yeah,
so we have 31 teams signed up. They pull the FedEx 757 plane. You go out there with 20 people. They bring 25 just in case. They all latch onto this rope and they pull it as fast as they can. And I think I want to say 12 feet, but it could be 20 feet. I should have did my research a little better. But the thing is, we want everybody to come out because the Jetport opens it up, Northeast Air, Linda McLaughlin, and they're fantastic, the McLaughlins. And we have stuff for kids. This is an event for people to show up and watch and spectate. We have bounce house for kids, face painting. We have food trucks everywhere. Aroma Joe's brings out their truck. And we just get the chance to watch people pull this 757. I mean, I'm not sure how crazy your Saturday is going to get, but for these
Nothing
31,
like that, I
these
can tell you.
31 teams, they're going to be able to say like, hey, I went and actually pulled a 757 today.
757, yeah.
Like, no big deal. I mean, you know, I woke up, had breakfast, and I pulled a massive plane. And it's real fun. It is real fun. We have awards for most patriotic, you know, and I tell people, look, if you don't think you're going to pull it the fastest, go the slowest. We have a trophy for bringing up the rear.
Perfect.
You know what I mean? If you want that trophy, just be dedicated to getting it. You know, whether it's fastest or slowest.
Well, if you're not into plane pulling, maybe you're into bass fishing. Let's talk about that event.
Yeah, so Bass Nation, they are putting on, they've done it for a few years now. Very thankful. I actually, I own a marina. My buddy Zach and I bought Lakeside Lodge and Marina about 9 years ago. And what happened was his wife, my wife said, don't you idiots buy this. We drank a fifth of whiskey. And we bought it. Can I say that?
I'll give you some ideas.
You just did.
But so we bought Lakeside, and then these wonderful people were like, hey, we're going to put a tournament on. There's a lot of tournaments going on out there. We have one of the longest running tournaments for Special Olympics, actually. It's been over 30 years that we put on every May. But this one in particular is for the foundation, and they kick off on Saturday. I think you got to be in the water by 7:30, two-man teams. It's 8 to 4, 4 o'clock's the weigh-in. And I'm hoping to get back from the plane pool so I can be at the weigh-in. And just grateful they're doing this. I mean, every little bit helps, and people out there are doing such amazing things. And this tournament has been awesome. And you know, Copps County Lake's one of the top bass lakes actually in the nation. And people wonder what I catch on a boat, and I'm like, not a fish, because I don't fish. I don't got the hands for it. But I do enjoy that they come and get the chance to talk to them and see the big fish they pull out of there. My kids love fishing, so my son's always like, oh my gosh, you see that one, Dad? And I'm like, yeah, that's wild, dude. But I can't thank him enough for doing this and being a part of our mission and helping, you know, us just champion everything forward, because at the end of the day, you know, like I said earlier, I get to do this, and I get to give everybody the chance to see that life's possible because of people that support us, like you two today, like having me on here today with being on the news. Thank you for this.
Yeah. Well, we can't thank you enough for coming on the show today, too.
Well, I've rambled quite a bit. I think I was talking too fast, actually.
Great.
My speech coach is probably going to yell at me. But no, it's you know, very fortunate in life, and like I said, some of the best staff and volunteers you could ever ask for, and the money that we get to raise. Our 990s are online. It goes to helping the families and giving them the chance to really, you know, come out relaxed, but also rejuvenate and to understand that life is possible, and that's what matters.
Thank you so much for joining us this morning, and thank you so much for your service.
No, appreciate it. Thanks for having me. I'm excited to be here.
Good luck this weekend, too.
Yeah, thanks. It's going to be awesome. Come check them out, pulling the plane.
Pulling the plane.
Yeah. And